I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I'll probably um, I will probably well, anyways, this is Dark Soldiers 4 Weeks at a Gaming Corner. I'll probably, if I do that, I may just go back and do some lame stuff for a while just to kind of make the stream at least a little bit lengthy. I mean, not like hours, but you know, at least um, a good hour or so. I'll just go back and do some grinding. Well, not grinding, but like trophy or not trophy. Medal collecting. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get out. So basically, the only reason I started this stream is I think I have finally defeated. Well, I must have because the trophy popped. So I just defeated the Dark Genie finally. It's taken me. Well, let's see. I think I did it two or three times in the original stream, and then I tried it like two or three times after that. Well, not necessarily directly after that, maybe, but at least after. Oh, which means that I don't. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll just have to try and get it in a different game. Get Mr. Big Shadow. Because this game doesn't matter if I get all the like I said in my last stream, this game doesn't matter if I get all the pictures and whatnot. I'm not going to be able to use this particular save file to get at least all the medals. I don't, because I guess well, for the pictures though, I guess the pictures you have to, I've noticed that you actually have to, what's the word I want to use here? You actually have to take the picture or it won't count. So, you know, I was saving all those pictures so that I didn't have to take them again. But in order to actually get that might be something you can do after you potentially get the trophies and whatnot. But you can't get your photography level up because technically it doesn't count it. The reason I know that is because I counted the amount of scoops that the thing says I have and the amount of scoops that I actually have in my list, and it's telling me I only have like 30 something and I'm counting like 40 something. So yeah, alright, so let's see what happens here. I was watching one more thing before I go on. I was watching that YouTuber I was talking about play it, and he got up to just before this point, and I noticed that he, you know, it was the last video, and it would have shown the end of the game, and at the beginning of the video he had a photo of himself, and his eyes were all puffy, because he says this ending is extremely extremely emotional. So I guess we'll see. But what I found out, I looked it up, and unfortunately Monica is actually passed away, is unconscious more or less. Because looking at a guide to have it tell you, okay, this is your strategy, well, that's all well and good, but if you can't implement that strategy, it isn't going to help. The guide isn't going to help you. So I think in a sense, I mean, yes, it's kind of, you know, cheating. I should have figured it out for myself type thing, blah 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 blah. But I found out because the guide basically said the genie switches from like a blue color to a purplish red color or whatever, just like the the dark elemental boss, where, if it's this color, only Monica can affect it. If it's this color, only Max can affect it. So, but one of the things that I think I was struggling with before in some of my other attempts is that there are certain times where even if I was Max or Monica, it said both their weapons were no effect, and I was like, what in the world? And I think I finally put it together that even though these guys are annoying, I think they're part of the Dark Genie. So if you don't attack them, like when he's invulnerable or whatever, if you don't attack them, the health bar isn't going to go down. All right. So now that we've got that out of the way, we can probably talk a little bit more about it after that. Let's see if we've actually done it. Are you going to turn back into that little mouse?
He's gone.
Huh.
What was it anyway?
I don't know. But let's go and let the mayor know about this Zelmite deposit. With this, Blackstone Railroad should be able to really expand.
Okay, let's go back to town.
Alright, so I wonder if it automatically takes you directly back to town. I assume it does. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Today, the Blackstone Railroad will set off on a new journey around our entire region. I hope the world will follow this example and start developing again.
Wow, the mayor seems so dignified now.
Yeah, you're right.
Although we face a great many hardships ahead, I am certain that if we all work together, we will see them through safely. You, the great citizens of Palm Brinks, have weathered so many storms and coped with so much adversity that today's victory goes to you all.
There was a time when our world was blanketed in darkness. The people of that time fought back and reclaimed their future.
I'll take my chances.
But the story of their battle could never be passed down to future generations. Did this amazing adventure really happen or not? No one can say for sure. But if you could walk out into the night sky and speak to the moon, I'm certain it would tell you all about our strange adventure.
In the dark, a candle is the sun.
This is a very beautiful song. Hey look, it's like credits again. That's awesome. You know, one of the things that, well, hopefully it'll let us save again. If it doesn't, that's okay. That's no big deal. It's not like we'll miss very much or anything, but I guess I just like the fact that it's so, what's the word? So story driven. You know what I mean? Like, compared to, I mean, obviously, because, you know, it's the second game, so they have a better knowledge of what they should do or whatever going into the second game. So they had a kind of a better, I mean, oh wow, that was amazing. Holy cow. Wow. That
Only the strong ones can stand the test of time. Caught in between these two
yeah, I mean, that was kind of my strategy, more or less. Is I just, continue to attack the guys on the ground if I couldn't shoot him. So, again, at least they made it so that you could potentially, quote unquote, beat the game before or after, even if your other character had died. But yeah. Huh. I guess that's kind of touching. Oh, so it doesn't. Oh, man. So that means you could potentially go back in and defeat the Dark Genie over and over again. Is that kind of what this is showing me? Let's see, because it should load me right into the mine. Yeah, well... I'm debating whether I should try it again. I mean, it kind of sucks that it doesn't save, though. Oh, let's try it. Let's see if I can get angry and do it again. Alright, so this time, okay. So this time, this is what I did last time. Okay, let's refuel ride pod, get that out of the way. So take the bread, bring it down. Put this up on max, bring these down, put them there, put them there. So we're gonna take the, this time let's actually take the, where are they? I'm going to use these first, because they seem to be doing a whole lot of damage. And so in a sense, it doesn't seem like it matters. Like, I guess it wouldn't matter if I used all of my inventory this time, because it's not going to save it. So, I mean, the main thing is I've got 3 dark coins still, and I put a dark coin on here already, and I haven't put one on this. I don't know if I want to. This one has the dark coin, I don't need these, the bandit coins, technically, because I think everybody has steel. I mean, just about every coin that I have in my inventory, everybody has, except for, like, I think everybody has steel, everybody has drain, everybody has poison, everybody has stop now on all their weapons. Yeah, see, he's got the big bucks, or whatever you want to call it now. Wealth is what it's called. Wealth, poison, stop, steel, durability, drain, and abs up. Oh, I was gonna say I don't have an abs up coin, but it's right there. So he's got all that on the hammer, and this one's got the same thing, except it's got the dark coin. That's the only difference. And then for Monica, she's got the same thing, except she has critical on the Island King. And then, on her 5-star, she's got the dark plus all the rest. So, one of hers has critical, one of hers has the dark coin. And they all have drain. So maybe that's what I could do for Max, is put critical on his hammer or whatever. I wonder what these... Didn't even think about. I'll have to try those. The final bombs. See what the final bombs do. Okay, here we go. Enough goofing off. Enough procrastinating. Let's see if we can do it a second time. I'm not going to guarantee it, but so I am just going to skip this little cutscene, just because we've already seen it. We don't need to see it again. All right. So he's resistant now. He's resistant to both right now for a minute. Let's see if he decides to change his color. He is now blue, which means it's max. I'm pretty sure. So the main thing is just try and avoid all of these guys. Okay, when he does that, he's going to do that attack. Ugh. And that's the most dangerous attack because you can block it, and I probably should have done that. Okay. So there might be a few times where I end up going quiet, and it's mostly because I have a hard time concentrating sometimes. If that's the biggest problem with those guys is, you know, they get in the way, so when you go to I just kind of throwing the magic out. Oh, because that's the thing, like you're concentrating on the freaking. Alright, so he's, I don't know what color he is now. Kind of had an idea that was coming. Okay, so I don't know if he's just resistant to Monica or he's now resistant to everybody. Really? Right now he's resistant to everybody. Alright, so let's see if this works. Alright, well, this time Max is the one that got it, because, see, it's kind of cheap in a sense, because you're not even, you know what I mean, like, yeah. Alright, so it would be nice if I had that third repair powder, but I don't. So, we'll just see if this works. I don't know. I mean, this is what I did last time. So, and then I kept trying to avoid that, of course. Be my luck, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I beat it. Well, I mean, if somebody went back and watched the stream, they'd be able to tell I beat it. Because they could see the ending. So, like I said, that can actually be blocked. I'm not sure I got anybody with that one. Now, I suppose technically I could revive Max, but I'd rather keep that revive powder for Monica. I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to run away. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to use all my meat. So I can't tell if the bar is going down at all or not. So, let's also try these. I use these quite a bit. And I'm also using the windstone. Ow, you douche! That's not nice to hit a lady. Okay, game, don't make me eat my words. No, just kidding. Oh! See, the problem is like, well, A, you don't want to stand out in the middle, because if you do, you get hit by that. But you, at the same time, you don't want to be around the outside too much, because if you get caught, I don't know, I think, I'm not sure if Monica's seems to, it seems to be harder to use. Is that kind of what I'm getting at here? Oh, for heaven's sake, that was silly. Just stand there and let him punch you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die again this time. But that's okay. I know I've beat it. Even if, you know, if, oh, that was not very smart. Here it comes. Mother... Father... And apparently, somebody was saying, another YouTuber I was watching, he was saying that somebody on his, in his, I guess replied in his comments or something, that, I guess that would explain why they have damage. Okay, he's gonna do the whole, yeah, the whole thing. I can't tell if I don't know, it seems like Max's magic is doing a lot better than Monica's was, for some reason. I didn't want to, I was just trying to get out of their way. Maybe it has, but not like a ton. Why is it still no effect? This is annoying. I think the worst part about it is the fact that you have to... Now it's no effect again? Already? Okay, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, shit. It's the fact that, well, obviously, if you stand still, those guys are going to murderize you. But at the same time, the more you, I don't know. Well, that was freaking good. Throw it over the edge. Brilliant. These guys are making me waste my freaking... Well, they're not making me waste them. Ow. Are you frustrated yet? I am. Now, I guess we'll try wind. I swear, these guys come out of nowhere more for Monica than they ever did for Matt. Oh, mother! Have mercy. I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about Max needing the meat now. See how we don't have any resurrection powder anymore. Yeah, I don't feel as confident. I mean, I was... I need to be careful because if yeah, because I just don't want to get hit by that stupid thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted! You can tell clearly that he's blue right now. Well, that looked like blue to me. Okay, I could be wrong. Okay, no effect again. Here comes the laser. God damn it. Pardon my English. Usually I say my French. Doesn't matter, it's going to be only me that watches this anyway. I am so freaking angry right now with this thing. Just, I don't know what it is, it just seemed like it was so much easier with the freaking mask. Okay, now it's back to no effect again. Okay. I didn't want to. Wanted to get out of the way of you know, Fat Boy's punch there. That was close. Oh my god, I would have cried. Ugh. Ugh. I hate it when it like flips you around like that. You know, like flips around, flips around, flips around. It's like so crazy. I was just thinking that you potentially have to damaging enough. I don't want to freaking switch to Maximilian. Gosh. Darn it. What was I? I just run right into this guy because I can't. Excuse me, paying more attention to the genie guy than I am the guys on the ground, for obvious reasons. Freaking lightning staring in the face. Oh! I'm not trying to switch to Max. I just... whatever, and I... Come on. Freaking change your dick. Ah! That made me sick there. Okay, what was I was panicking and freaking out for a second. And, okay. Oh. Freaking douche. Because he's the right color right now. Oh, don't tell me he's flipping. Son of a bitch. A-holes. Mother trucker.
What, is that it?
Alright. Well, as you can see, that's kind of the strategy that you have to use. I swear, well, maybe I'm wrong, but... So yeah, it's probably not going to make any sense. I mean, I guess I technically don't even have to reload that particular game. I could go back to this one. I'm not quite sure what I was doing in Palm Brinks. This one's before we beat the Dark Genie. Or I could go to this one, which is a completely different game, where I'm trying to build up swords. Or I could... I mean, the only thing that I'm just basically trying to make this more than like a 30-minute stream, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Because really, I could be playing a different game. You know, but if I did that in this stream, then I'd have to re-edit everything and change what it says, and then it wouldn't be, yeah. So, alright, let's see. 'Cause at least here, I could potentially, you know, work on getting the platinums and whatnot. Or not the platinums, holy crap. The medals. Of course, this would be before I added the dark coin to Monica's. And the weapons aren't going to be as strong as I have them now. Actually, you know what? I am going to load this one again. But I'm not going to try and go against the Dark Genie again. Forget that. I beat him. That's all that matters. I'm actually going to exit this level. Exit this dungeon, I should say. And I'm going to rearrange a few things. Because I don't need the resurrection powder. Well, I don't think I'm going to need the resurrection powder now. Alright, so let's refuel that pod. And let's... Okay, so we can take these and put them back where they belong. We can take these and put them back where they belong. And we can take these and put them back where they belong. And we need to give Max... four of these. Let's see, we can do 6 of these, not that we're going to use that many. And we'll do... I don't even know if he needs the anti-stop, really. Not where I'm thinking of going. So let's just bring the camera. We'll just put resurrection powder there. And now we'll switch out Monica's. I guess what I could have done is went and visited Cedric. But I still don't... Oh wait, never mind. Wait, yeah. Should be. Maybe I better double check and make sure. But my little buddy should be pretty high. Yeah, my Wind Gemron is now a level 21. It's about ready to level to 22. So, let's go. And I don't think, I'm pretty sure none of these, no, because you don't meet Monica till here. So, let's just find the first rainbow butterfly that's Monica's transformation. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be until after this point, right? Oh, really? Interesting. Wonder if we could. Oh, cause though the freaking pixies. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking, oh, this would be cool to flip and try and do this, but at the same time, actually, let's go to Underground Channel. Let's see which one's this. Alright. Alright, we could try the whole time limit thing on this one, I guess. That was only items. We can try the only items on that one. Basically, I think what I'll do is I won't grab any of the chests. I won't pick up any of the boxes. I'll probably not even worry about the abs. I'll just shoot and run. Shoot and run. Because the problem with these particular levels is the fact that you could potentially just go the wrong direction and then have to seriously backtrack, because you just don't know. And with this level, it isn't going to matter about the chest because there are no mimics, because it is the first level of the game, or of the dungeon. So, and I was thinking that I may have to start a new game, of course, so that I can get all the pictures that I accidentally, stupidly erased. And of course, oh, if this, I wonder if this was going to have a channel key. Shoot. It's going to be my luck it is. And I'm going to be screwed because I won't have the channel key because I haven't been bothering to. Okay, that's the exit. That's a good sign. And the bad sign is there's still a corridor or two, and that one looks like it's gonna have no. Okay. Well, I say no, but okay, it's a dead end. So I guess technically at this point, there's no reason not to, right? Please tell me this is just okay. Oh.
Alright.
Did we do it?
That takes
Did we
care
do
of
it?
you guys.
Yes. Not that the metal matters. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's still kind of fun to do it. And it's like, but it's like, what's the point, right? I mean, technically. And I don't know if I want to go back through and grab every single chest. I think this is one we've actually already completed. Yeah, okay, we know. We've already completed the Svita on, unfortunately. Hey, bread that I can't keep. Yeah, so in a sense there's no point in... Oh, that's beautiful. The chest is right in front of it. Wow. Let's try it anyway. Okay, so let's just try good for short distances. Alright. Alright, turkey. You're up. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can bounce it just to the side of that chest. And we only want to hit it about yay hard. Yeah, buddy. So I'm not sure what my plan is. I may just... Hey, antidote drink that I can't keep. What's in this one? Resurrection powder? Hey! Damn it! So I got the medal, but I couldn't keep the treasure because I already have 2 resurrection powders. And the game can't just give you that one. I don't know. I'll probably stretch this out to an hour, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what time it is. So I kind of determine, hey, good gun repair. So basically, I should have just went with my first instinct. Well, that's something we can use. Well, actually, no, not really. Well, except for I could do it. More gun repair powder. Okay. I could do it for my Speeda club, huh? They could use some durability. I don't know how that would help them for playing Speeda, but hey, you know, alright, let me see, because last I looked it was like almost 40 minutes, so maybe it'll only be a couple of levels and we can call it good. Yeah, it's 47, so another 13 minutes or so. I'll probably try and do each level here in the... Oh, that sucks though, really, if you think about it. Well, unless of course, so I've got all 3 medals there. I'm just missing the only items in the all monsters. And I think this has bats. So I think I'm actually just going to try and do the time limit one and not the only items. I could do that later. I don't know. It doesn't... Like, again, I'm sitting here questioning myself, like, why am I doing this? I mean, I know why I'm doing it, in a sense. I'm doing it because, well, because I want to potentially get that medal, but at the same time, why? You know, what purpose would getting that medal do? Really? Oh, I think what I was going to say is that one of the bad things about potentially not grabbing, well, there are a couple of bad things. A, you can do that, but grabbing the map and stuff takes time, and potentially, if you're not careful, you could end up missing enemies. So I'm almost betting that we're going to end up with a channel key room on this level. And I'm going to cry because then I'll have to go back through and check chests because I haven't been bothering to. And then there's the backtracking. I don't know. I'm so... Please don't. That's the exit. Okay. Oh, what's over here? Just a dead end? Okay. Just please don't be a channel door. Please, please, please. Just be dead ends. Nope, I don't like the looks of this one. This one's usually... Okay, it is just a dead end. Okay, and that was the only enemy there. Okay. And this looks like a room. That could potentially just be a room, I hope. Yes. So we actually got a decent map this time. It makes it so that we punked. I'm gonna skip that. Yeah, buddy. We just will try and get another prize. I've noticed though that if you've already played the level, gotten the medal for the Spida, the reward you get at the end is not nearly as sweet, of course, because, well, you've already had it. So you've already gotten whichever reward it was that they were going to give. So if it was, you know, let's say it was a ruby or something like that, you would have already gotten the ruby, so there's no point in giving it to you again. So but whatever, we'll see what we get. Unfortunately, we can't skip that. So what do we get? What do we get? Ooh, stamina drink. But I don't have any room, so yeah. Hey, we got the map. It can now tell us where we need to go. Oh wait, we've already done that. See now, more bombs that I can't use because reasons. I have too many. So my main concern, in a sense, well, it's not really a concern, is I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Oh, right. Oh, hey, magic crystal, that'll tell us where everything is. Oh, wait, we already know. Wind crystal. I'm trying to decide how, so you would have to wait for, that's one of the reasons why I didn't try and do the defeat all enemies with items medal, because there's no way you could have, because I think it's what, 2 minutes 40 seconds or something. That's the wipeout goal, or was. But you would literally have to wait for the bat to be like right in front of you before you could throw a gem at it. Like, do we have, because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, see, so I'm still stocked with gems and stuff because the thing, because the lovely dark genie managed to kill us. Okay. What's this one? So this one we've already done the right-handed weapon. Time limit to defeat all monsters is 3 minutes. We haven't cleared the Spida, so we just will do that. Give me 1 second while that's going. Maybe I can hurry and... Nope, I can't. Okay, I've been going almost... Okay. Been going almost an hour. So, like I said, probably a couple more episodes. This one might actually have freaking channel. This is a dead end. Great. Without knowing, because I was just thinking, oh, maybe I could have let Monica's monster transformation, you know, her little Gemron, take on this floor. But oh wait, is this when they first? No, it's not. Okay. At least I don't think it is. Please don't be... Okay, you're just dead end because... Obviously you are. Okay. Okay, so we go to a room. This is then going to connect back to this room. Okay, now we gotta figure out where we're missing an enemy. Oh, there's still a... That might be a freaking channel thingy. I hope not. Because if it is, then well, I'm not going to get the medal for shortest wipeout time because, okay, so far it's just a room, and there is no exit. So, it should be the last, that's not the last enemy? Oh, dude, what? Where did I miss an enemy? Well, there goes the shortest wipeout time. Okay, I don't have time for you. Where did I potentially miss an enemy? Nope, you're not what I wanted. Oh, there's an enemy right there. Are you the last one? Yes, you are. Did we get it? No, we didn't. Had to do too much running around. I wonder, it'd be cool if I had, you know, basically had a... I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. These chests aren't worth it. They're not worth it because they're just... I mean, yeah, I could potentially sell the stuff that's in them. Bombs. I mean, repair powder. Honestly, this map layout is not really that bad. So that's just frustrating. Okay. So what we want, obviously, is we want it to only go about. We want it to only go about yay far. Son of a... Okay, 87 meters to the goal. 112 meters is a power shot. So we're going to only want to hit it about yay hard, maybe. Nope. It was too hard and it would have bounced off and whatever. So... Alright, well, so I don't care about any of these treasure chests. I can't decide. I really want to, well, I do, but I don't. kind of wasn't even planning on streaming at all, even though I said I was going to. I just didn't feel the urge. Does that make sense? So let's actually leave the dungeon. I don't know. So what was the time limit on that? 3 minutes, and I still couldn't do it. I've defeated 308 monsters on that level, 432 on that level, and 450 on that level. Oh my gosh. 216 there, only 82 on that one. So, yeah. Alright. Well. I don't even know what this save file is good for anymore. Really. I mean, I suppose I could still potentially use it to get the monster badges with. So I may or not be coming back to stream a different game. I don't know. I may actually just play a different version of my Dark, or maybe even this one. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, this is Dark Soldier 4 of Wixaddict Gaming Corner. Thanks for watching. I'm out.